What's good? What's good? It's your boy Neutron the John. We back. What's good? And don't mind my kids in the background. They're excited too. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'm feeling good. It's a lot going on in the world today, man. Like, what is the definition of ratting? What's the hell is going on? Like, man, it's a lot going on. 50 Cent is on the tail. 50 Cent is just, hold on, my bad. 50 Cent is just going hammer. 50 Cent is just going ham right now. You feel me? He is going ham. Like, what the hell is going on, man? Y'all tap on in, wherever. Tap on in Instagram, Facebook. We in here. We outside. Let's get the intro. Let's get the intro. Let's get the intro. Let's go.
Fuck what they talking about. Just cut on the beat. Stay on the sidewalk. Cause you wasn't in the street. Fuck what they talking about. Just cut on the beat. Stay on the sidewalk. Cause you wasn't in the street. Fuck what they talking about. 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 Fuck what they talking about.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Listen, man. This ain't breaking news. This has been in the air for a little minute, man. 50 Cent is just on a tell, man. He's on a tell. He's on a tell, man. He's trying to take it there, man. Listen, a lot going on today. I seen a Big Facts interview. I don't know why I got take down, but it's fair use. Anything you see on here is fair use, fair use. I chopped it up a little bit, however I did it. Shout out to anybody, you know what I'm saying, who out there watching. But, man, what's the definition of ratting? Let me tell you this. Like, if you rich, and okay, say you in charge, or you in the car, your little homie take a charge for you, and you look out for him in there. You know what I'm saying? He take the charge. That's what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? So if I pay somebody to wear the charge, we agree that I'm paying you to take this charge now. If you are you going to go testify if you got to? When you pay, this is cooperation that you had. Is this ratting? I want to know the definition of ratting. But let me add this to the screen right here. Let me add this to the screen. Let me get y'all definition of ratting. Let's play this right here. Let's play this right here. Let's go.
I don't reason I'm telling you because you're my boy. But don't fuck with me. You see what I did to Roger. You seen what I did to Roger. 40 years.
He had 40 years?
40. I get paid to snitch now, nigga. It's really classified. I can't even really talk about this shit, my nigga.
Oh, my God.
I don't reason I'm telling you because you're my boy. But don't fuck with me. You see what I did to Roger. You seen what I did to Roger. 40 years.
He had 40 years?
40 years. Bitch, you didn't want to sign that plea? 40 years.
Dang.
Don't fuck with me. 40 and up what you get with me.
Bro, you happy about giving people
Nigga,
that
you know how
money?
much motherfucking money they gave me for that?
How much?
$200. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. The number you had down has been disconnected. What the fuck? 50 was... Hold on, wait. 3 weeks ago, shit was just good. 50, what's going on? Last year, it was just, niggas told B, Mickey, I love you, but don't come back around, and they was just at, like, nah, 50, nah, before y'all start jacking this, just show the paperwork. Y'all know the rules. Before you call somebody a rat, you gotta actually prove they that. I don't know, I'm not doing, nah, man, I want to go to the party.
This shit's fucking crazy, man. Look at 50. 50 is on Instagram cutting up, man. Hey, listen, man. 50, listen, man. Listen, he believe in
man, St. Louis legend. You know what I'm saying? And I know people heard me speak about Meech's paperwork situation with the last interview that we had, and a lot of
hold up, here go Blue Da Vinci right here. This one of Meech's former people. So, but you know what I'm saying, everybody rat. I said blue rat. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that goes on. But man, I'm shout out to Cam Capone. Shout out fair use, fair use. You know what I'm saying? This is not my content. This is an interview he did on Cam Capone. Shout out to Cam Capone. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, jack nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying, I got to get it. I got to get it. I'm saying, let's get it. Now watch this right here.
People had a lot of stuff to say. They don't believe it. Blues hating. You know what I'm saying? And when, you know, when I went back and I looked at everything, I was like, you know what, bro? It's only right and only one way to really do it. You good? Only one way to really do it and just let dog speak for itself. So I wanted him to call in, and this is him calling in during the interview. Go ahead, Cuff, man. You can introduce yourself and take the flow.
Blue, what's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know, a lot of people, man, is thinking that this thing is made up or this thing is fake or that I have an axe to grind. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flannery, as you all know is Big Meech, and Tammy Collins, known in the paperwork as CS1.
Right.
Confidential Source 1. So what Big Meech did was called a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Collins signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
Right. So
okay, so can you break down the story? Like, how do you know this? And how'd you come upon this information?
How do you know? How do you came upon this information, though?
We were rewarded what's called a Frank hearing. It's based on a case called U.S. versus Frank. So I would implore your listeners to look the case up. And what a Frank hearing entails is that you're able to cross-examine your accusers, meaning government agents, meaning informants, and so on and so forth, just like a regular trial. So this was testified in court.
Period. Point blank.
This was testified in court that I became a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
That's what was said on the stand, bro. The lady became a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut. But I think people would ask a question of this, though. This is what I got hit with a lot is, all right, then if he did it to get a time cut, then how come he still did all that time in jail?
Well, what they don't understand is that he never received the time cut because what came out was that she had an illicit sexual relationship with Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Handler. But her first DA handler was the guy, as you should know, Blue, who wrote the BMF indictment, Special Agent Jack Harvey. Special
Agent Jack Harvey is the person that locked us all up. He was also the person that locked up Terry White, which was her first case as a DEA agent. And then he retired. He retired after he got them 60 years.
Yeah, he retired. And then her handler became a brother by the name of Keith Cromer, Special Agent Keith Cromer, who was also fired behind this particular case. So Meech never received the time cut because unbeknownst to a lot of people, it's against the law to have a sexual relationship or any personal relationship with a government informant.
This how it happened. Somehow, some way, because I don't know how, she met Special Agent Jack Harvey. You can leave that up to question. How did Big Meech's personal assistant / the person that handles all this business / the person that owns BMF Entertainment to this day since 2008?
Special Agent Jack Harvey.
And then she starts working for Special Agent Jack Harvey, but not for the Meech case. It was for a whole nother case first. It was for Terry White. But once that case went well, okay, and once that went past and Terry White got his 30 years, Special Agent Jack Harvey retired. But now she was ready to go do the case for Meech and help get Meech his time cut. So now when Meech came up, it was a new person that came on, and his name was, what's his name again, big homie?
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer is the new special agent after Jack Harvey retired. Now he's her handler, and they engulfed in a personal relationship, sexual, however they called it in the court. And through that relationship, it tainted the case, and it was dishonorable at that point. They had to throw that out. That's why Meech didn't get out. So now you pose the question of why is my big homie Cuff still in jail? And go ahead, Cuff, you can let them know why, how that happened.
From that conspiracy, they indicted me on 2 murder charges. Subsequently, I pled guilty to 2 gun charges in exchange for them dropping the murder charges.
Now, how did they, hold on, let me ask this for you.
How did they set you up?
Hold on, let me ask this for you right quick. How did they get you on something that was totally different from the case that Meech and them had you in a wiretap for?
Out of a totally different, nothing to do with the drug conspiracy, but they falsely accused it as being a part of the drug conspiracy. And then they brought about the gun charges as using the gun charges in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime.
This call is from a federal prison.
Okay, and did they hit you with a superseding indictment or just?
They superseded me.
So they came out of that case that y'all was in court for and hit you with a whole brand new case that had nothing to do with that at all.
It had nothing to do. Yeah, it still had something to do with that. They still let the drug conspiracy stand between Tammy Collins and myself.
Oh.
And she started. That's the only way that they could continue to have jurisdiction. They had to leave the drug charges there.
Oh, see, I thought that they said, all right, well, this case is over, but we
pick up murder charges or gun charges unless it's tied to something. If it's not tied to anything, then the government don't have jurisdiction. So a carjacking has to be tied to something to have a gun charge of using a 924C, as I have, or 924J.
Oh, J.
You feel me? Discharging a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime that results in death.
Right.
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy, and how did all that come together where they were able to, put all that together?
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy so you could get caught up in it? How did that happen? So that means you got to go back to the movie.
Okay, so let me take them back. So me and Tammy were working on the BMF movie.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all believe this? I'm saying we know Tammy Coins exists. 50 Cent, he knew all this. You know what I'm saying? 50 like, okay. Why not make money on Rats? Rats put people in jail all the time. So I don't blame 50 for making money. But I ain't calling Big Meech Rats a legend. I'm just saying though, if he already knew this, but you know what I'm saying, he shouldn't bite the hand that fed him, you know what I'm saying? Even though Big Meech was a big figure. But I ain't hating, but I'm just saying, man, like damn, to go hang with the ops when you get money with somebody else. That's crazy. My bad, let's go.
I originally had the script and paid for the script for the BMF movie, not the show that 50's doing on Stars. But I originally paid for the script for the BMF movie, so we were shopping the movie.
So Tammy was involved at that time, which is CS1. So
Tammy Cowan, CS1 had all Meech life rights.
Right. And what year was that?
This all the way back in 2010.
Okay. So
we proved that there was a legitimate business.
Right.
Legal business.
Right.
So, well, so let's take it back. The original target was the guy by the name of Fidel Suarez. That was a Mexican cartel member out of California. He was the initial target.
Right. Fidel Suarez was the initial target.
That's why his name is in the paperwork.
Right.
Meech and Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
Oh, Meech and Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
Exactly. But when the government found out she was in contact with me, they switched the investigation toward me.
Bad work, my nigga. Bad work. It's just bad work.
Exactly.
Did she help set you up or anything like that?
What's called third-party cooperation, and that's what we've been preaching because that's a dirty little secret.
He just, all right, look, did she help set you up or anything like that?
Yeah, she set me up.
Bro, I broke all that down on our last interviews, bro. Listen, all right, let me explain to you what this lady did, man. She went to the police, or she went on a visit or something with Meech and got a play to run. Look, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. She left from up there talking to him and went to the police and said, look, I'm supposed to go do this and go do that and do this and do that. I told y'all we finna run the play. And they gave her the phones or whatever to hook up the wiretap. They gave her the hot phones to wiretap who she was talking to. And then she started communicating with everybody on this wiretap phone, bro.
Exactly.
That's how she did it.
Man, like, boy, this deep. Like, so you actually can get somebody else to snitch without even getting on the paperwork, use a female. This the government. This is crazy. Let's continue.
Harvey. Meech put him with Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Where can people find this paperwork?
All right, look, this is where you can find the paperwork. Type in Tammy Cowan's CS1.
YouTube.
On YouTube. No, on Safari. Not on YouTube. Okay, yeah. On Safari. I'm just sending to the actual docket. Nah, forget YouTube. I'm sending them to the docket. The docket is public information. If you type in Demetrius Flannery CS1, type in Demetrius Flannery CS1 in your Safari search, and it's gonna pop up right at the top. A 35-page, 33-page docket with all the docket numbers and everything, so people can't be saying it's fake. For people that want to go to Pace or go wherever and pull it for real, you know what I'm saying, off the internet or from a government site or something, then they could do it because all the CR numbers and all of it is there. So look, when I just type that in my phone, bro, see, because I don't want no mistakes about this. Hold on. When I just type that in my phone, this is what it looked like in my phone, right? This is what it looked like in my phone. When I type it in my phone, this is what it looked like in my phone, right? And then I'm gonna click on it, boom. And when you click on it and enlarge it,
hey, whoever watching this, Google what he just said. I ain't finna do it, man, because I ain't got. I'm on screen right now. Google and tell me what y'all think. Google that. Put it in the comments.
Click on the actual docket. This is what it looked like.
Okay.
Okay. So when you got that one with the red case number 414-CR-00088-RWS-SPM, do you know you got the right docket number? And this right here is United States District Court against Dion Lamont Gatlin, Timothy Lamont Rush, Andre Alfonso Rush, and Lorenzo Ralph Gibbs. So them is the defendants. Okay. Right there. And all this shit should have been thrown out when the lady started on the mother agent, but they still didn't kept my man, and that don't make no sense. I don't understand it. So that's how you pull it up right there. And no question. I did that last time, didn't I? On the last interview, or maybe we didn't put it up, but it should be no question of why anybody is saying, but what is it? I heard some people come back and say, oh yeah, but it just say she did all of it. She did it all.
Yeah, but see, that's when you got to tie the dots between Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Yeah, I mean, not just Special Agent Jack Harvey, it's just her and me. She's the a co-executive producer of the BMF TV show. Of course he ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Hey, you hear that, right? You hear that? She the co-executive of BMF, like, so damn, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy, man. It's so intertwined, like, you gotta think. But shit, man, Hey, look, what is a star? Is this gonna be the new age? Like you go stitch to be famous? Like so, I mean, they tricked us in childhood. We've been repping somebody that been cooperating. This allegedly. I'm gonna be pissed off if this come out to be true. I need to see it in black and white, black and white. Then what a prophet from Tammy Combs. 56 say he finna drop the documentary on Netflix. What did he say about Big Meech and Tammy Combs? So he's saying basically he was fucking the informant. That's why he didn't get the time cut. That's why he did the 30 years. But they say Southwest T, him and his bitch started cooperating first. That's alleged. That's what they say. But let's keep going.
They still in business to this day. She on the red carpet. They chopping their bag up right now. Me don't give a about. But guess what though? Let me tell you the coldest part about this, cuff. But me being out here still on this internet and watching what's going on and talking and got these young kids and so many motherfuckers to be able to get opinions from. And this day and age, bro, don't nobody even give a no more. They don't care. Yeah, y'all don't care. Don't nobody care. I know that don't nobody care, so I don't want nobody to react no certain way. This ain't for that. This is just the same information that motherfuckers be trying to drop on all that for. This is for that crowd of people. So know what's going on with when he come home and the real that's around understand what's going on. Fans gonna be fans, and we get that. I'm not trying to not know for having no.
Have you know it's time for Big Facts, Big Bank. What up, Baby J? What up, DJ Scream? I'm here. Listen, the streets asked for it. We have delivered. Rollo pulled up on us on Big Facts. Rollo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What up with you, man? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I ain't mean to rush into that like that. But next, we got Rollo up next, man. All the stars, all the dope boys, man. Them good ass lawyers and shit, man. You gotta think about it, man. You gotta think about it. We got Rollo up next, man. What do y'all think about Rollo? Rollo say his lawyer tried to run a play. To me, it sounds like he's saying like it's like the little homie, you paying the little homie to take a pistol charge. But only it's dealing with weight, first time offenders act, that type of shit. But he was kind of dancing a little bit. But I'm gonna get him to respect well let me let you go. Then I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna let you hear it, then we're gonna come back.
I mean, I think that it's just an honor to be here. You know, the last interview I had with Jay, he was in that motherfucker cussing out the officer.
Oh, you was in, yeah.
It's just an honor just to be here in prison and being able to sit down and not be in no cell.
Yeah. And
there's a lot of people that's in the cells right now, man. And my heart go out for them. And I'm just happy to be free. I'm happy to be next to Jay. I feel like I'm on a bigger ranking tour.
Shout out to Big J, big up.
Yeah, we just have big up here, for real.
But you don't understand, man, this lady, we went through hell on that road.
We sure did.
You know, that was them live mixtape, that Pip days, them Spinnerella days.
Yeah,
you
MySpace, all that shit.
Everybody don't know she kind of pushed me in this rap game. You know what I mean? She pushed me in and nobody don't know them stories. And, you know, I'm mad that you goddamn left me right there, motherfucker. Why you keep it going? What you talking about? But
man,
it's an honor.
On vacation.
That was a bad vacation. But that was a good vacation. Yeah. You talking about?
How I feel, like, you know, freedom and, you know, what did you learn from the whole thing? Like, we got a lot to talk about.
I mean, I learned a lot of different things. You know, I've been to 11 different federal facilities. You know, as you know, every time I went somewhere, I kept getting caught with phones and they accused me of moving drugs from jail and all kinds of shit went on throughout. You know, I'm going in there thinking that, you know, I've been to state prison twice. I went to prison when I was 17, did 2 years and got out, stayed out 3 months and went back to state prison again. So when I get to the feds, I'm in that motherfucker thinking like, it's the same kind of routine. Like I could get me a cell phone. I could do a little moving around. These folks ain't shit to play with like that. You get caught with a phone. It was like I got caught with a goddamn Uzi in that bitch. You smell me? You know, I was getting caught with phones all the time. And, you know, they just give me a write up. Sometimes the police see me on the phone in the state and then he write me up. You smell me? So like, I think people ain't able to identify the difference between federal and state. And I know we say it with our tongue real likely like it's a game because I thought it was a game. But that shit is not a game. They don't play that in your ass Australia. It's a massive difference between going to Roger State Prison and Jay coming out there and visiting me. Then you saying, Jay, get on the plane and come to California. That shit a massive difference. Like having your people just going in the mountains, it's snowing, the road fucked up. You know, I've been to places where the correctional officers will tell you some shit like, yeah, the first time I ever seen black people. You smell me? And they be dead ass serious. They never seen a black person until they start working into this facility. So it's a lot of racism going on there. That's when I really had to identify, because, you know, going to school and they telling us as blacks, we only make up 12% of the people in America. You smell me? I was like, how the hell did that possible? I see Jay right here on Bank. I see Derek at Cruz. I see Big Bank over there in the 6. I see you. But when you actually get on that damn road and get in on buses, and you don't see no more of us like that. In the middle of this goddamn, this country, all that homeboy shit gone. You smell me? So it's a privilege. I ain't even see a black officer for years. So it's a privilege, a black sister. Like y'all will know. Seeing a nigga from Atlanta is obsolete. You won't even see a nigga from Atlanta. You be like, you from Georgia? What part of Georgia? Oh, you happy to see a nigga from the South or Mississippi? So it's just a it's just a blessing to even be in the presence of our people.
You keeping your promises to yourself? Like a lot of times when people incarcerated, you got a lot of time to think through stuff, pray on stuff, you know what I mean? And then you make promises to yourself, and a lot of times to God. Are you keeping the promises you feel like since you get out?
I mean, I made a lot of false promises coming up in the dope game and the bluff and stuff like that, because there been times where I got a DFA or discipline felony act when I was a kid and I shot 4 different people in the bluff. And I told myself at that time when I was going to trial and shit, like, God, if I get out of this, I will never do it again. I will never sell no crack again. And as soon as I got out of this shit, I just went crazy. But see now, it's different because I seen them motherfuckers, they ain't playing. Like they ain't playing. Like we can go over here to Fulton County and get some probation or get out or get a slap on the wrist and shit like that. And we can look at people different cases in that motherfucker. Like we can go on YouTube.
Like you gotta listen to what he's saying though. He right. The feds ain't playing no games. You know what I'm saying? Really, people. Shout out Irv Gotti. God rest Irv Gotti. So you know what I'm saying? He spent most of his money beating the feds. Shout out Irv Gotti. Rest his soul. Shout out to his family. But yeah, man, the feds don't play. The state babies, yeah, man. State, yeah, man. Y'all, it's just like basically a whole bunch of broke motherfuckers. You might have like couple. You have a couple players in there. But feds, it's a lot of money and it's a lot of average in there. You know what I'm saying? Feds don't play no games, man. Let's continue.
YouTube see a nigga. You can't go on YouTube and look at Dirk right now in the Fed. Or you can't go. They ain't bringing no cameras in their courtroom. You ain't even finna see a speck of dust in their motherfucking courtroom. You ain't bringing no phone in that bitch. Like it's just a whole different ball game. So like I was playing when I was making no broken promises, and now I know they ain't playing, so I can make a false promise all I want. But them folks ain't playing with your ass. They point your ass away forever. And then you think you going in the feds with a whole bunch of Rollos. You like, shit, I'm federal now. I'm finna be around a whole bunch of multi-million-dollar niggas. And you go on that bitch with a nigga like calling his mama, hey, mom, you got your check this month. Can I get $50 on my book? And now you looking at the whole federal system, because when I was on the jet, when I got caught on the jet, in my head, I'm like, shit, this what this shit come with. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do 30 years, 100 years if I had to, because I knew, like, in my head, in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, like, this is what this shit come with. And honestly, I looked at that shit like it was a trophy. I was like, this my Grammy. Like, nigga, this is nigga, I went fed. Nigga, I went the biggest ever. You smell me? Like, this what all the young niggas look to do. Like, we looked and we praised to get some kind of success out the dope game and to get millions of dollars out this shit. Because Jay, to tell you back then, we weren't making no fucking money. I know Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, like labels weren't just giving you no millions of dollars like that. You smell me? Like Jay had to walk. Jay was right there. See, Rollo, you got to pay $2,500 for this session. Hey, and you got to pay Thomas and Parrish. Like, me take $10,000 to get on that front page. Oh, you need Rollo, you got to do this show for free because you need John at my mixtapes. Like Jay to tell you. So like,
you see how much it take to make it. You see what he said he had to do. You know I'm saying this is why he making money in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the disposal to the thirst for the fame really would got him busted. The want to be, so he would stay behind the scenes. He probably would have never got busted. The limelight, the money in the limelight, that need to be seen. It's would always be their downfall, be our downfalls. As for X, you know what I'm saying? I used to trap. You know what I'm saying? That shit behind me now. That be the downfall, the one to be, the need to be seen. The real motherfucker getting that bread. You know what I'm saying? Like this thing about Pablo. Pablo got caught when he when he went to go do that damn interview with Sean Penn. They're just throwing it in the government face. Now they finna come get your ass. That's how they do though. You know what I'm saying? You heard from Chapo. Somebody gonna replace Chapo. Just another. That's how this shit go. But let's continue. My bad. Yeah, we was just riding. Shout out my boy Unique Mac out here. We was riding.
Accomplishing that shit was like a lot. And I know it sounds stupid as fuck coming out of nigga mouth, but honestly, that's what we do. And we see now niggas go get the switch on their gun and shit now. And they show it like, nigga, I got a switch. That's the same way I was with millions of dollars of cash. I was so fucking happy to get this shit that I was like, man, I gotta show this shit.
But important for you to get out, and even if you didn't really have problems with them, but if people perceive you had problems with people, to kind of squash that too, because we saw what happened like with the Rich Homie situation. We saw what just recently happened with like the Boosie situation. Whoever, even if it wasn't real problems, it was perceived as that. Was that important to you?
I think that Jay to tell you, Jake was there. You know what I'm saying? Jake was always there. And I just keep saying Jake because I like to give people that credibility for what they did. A lot of niggas ain't gonna do that, but I just was a little cocky. I was one of them niggas that I'm describing who is the problems now. You smell me? And I was just a nigga with a whole lot of money and a whole lot of power. I had 1,000 niggas under me. I had a lot of goddamn money, and I was fucking with that man. You smell me? What I was doing was just kind of bullying niggas, like trying. And then coming out of chain gang, that motherfucking chain gang to fuck your head up, bro. Like you'll come out that motherfucker thinking that you could just do shit to people.
My bad, man. I ain't mean to pause, but yes, that's right. Yeah, man, because you got to be in that mentality. When you in that chain gang, you got to be in the mentality, dog eat dog world. You got to stay in that mode. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? But you got some people that's go hunting every day. They go hunting in the yard. They go hunting looking for the weakness of the weak. So you come home with that same mentality. Now instead of knives, you got guns. This how this shit work. Dog eat dog world, the survival of the fittest. This how society do you. You know what I'm saying? Especially as the FBA. This how society they try to put you in this box, but somehow we always blossom and turn into something spectacular like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, Lord mercy, Lamar Jackson. Look at all this beautiful things that we be making, man. Shout out to Black History Month. Yeah, let's go. My bad. But yeah, man.
Like you coming out that motherfucker when niggas got life and they stabbing every day. So I'm coming out that motherfucker and we got guns. We ready to shoot every motherfucking day. Like I'm with whatever this shit come with. Like I don't care where it go. I'm trying to test you and see where it go. And a lot of people when on that type of time, and I ain't gonna say they was scared. I just was tripping, bro. And none of that shit was his fault. You smell me? And I ain't just saying that because he did. You smell me? Like he ain't had to do no song for me. You smell me? Or like now don't get me wrong. You know, Big Bang got on my ass about the situation with Boosie, but when I pull up on Boosie and I show him all the documentation and he find out, you know, what occurred, my thing was he told me like, nigga, show the world this. Don't show me this. You smell me? And I'm like, look, these folk, I had to really sit in the cell. I knew once a nigga called me a rat and shit, and I knew I started.
Ho. He right though. He Boosie say he want to see, but he said, yeah, show the word. It's like documentation. It's finna get real serious. It's finna get real serious. You know what I'm saying? One of my kids in the background. You know what I'm saying? They in the back. But listen, it's finna get real serious. Baby J, shout out Baby J. She was pressing. And Big Bangs, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they lit up a little bit, but I'm saying I feel like I respect it. I mean, the situation, you got to look at it. You got to find what is ratting. Now, ratting is when somebody ain't willing to be told on. If you're willing to be told on, willing to take a charge, and you got to take the plea, you know what I'm saying? That's how it go. Like, bro, listen, y'all go ahead. I can't make it. I'm going to take the charge. Who's with you? I don't know. I'm gonna take the charge. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. But yeah, the definition rat, the change, it's so loopy, it's so Spanish style, whatever y'all want to call this shit is crazy. But let's keep going.
Seeing certain niggas like or certain groups of people like rival up against me. So I'm like, okay, the reason why all of us as niggas from the streets hated rats is because we felt like that person took an individual from the streets. We felt like it's a nigga in jail for this individual, and this individual took a nigga from his kids, or this nigga took people from his mom, or well, whoever that loved this person that this person told on and he's sent in prison for the rest of his life, or even if he was just sending out a year or 30 months or 2 months or however long this motherfucking person sitting in here that was told on, and it just fucked me up because ain't nobody ever said that they was in jail for Rollo. You know what I'm saying? And if you my partner or you my dog and you see that, why the fuck you still going up against me? You know what I mean?
How that shit get even like in the mix? Like what put it in the mix like for a nigga to even be able to associate your name with rap?
I think that, you know, I always went to jail and I always like I had this lawyer named Ash Joshi. Shout out to Ash Joshi. And I don't ever want to throw him under the bus because he always did whatever it took to get whoever out of jail that was in one of my trap houses. I'm known for trap houses. I'm known for putting a house on English Avenue, the Bluff Central Road, Ash, wherever I got to put these motherfucking trap houses at to make sure my plug get money. Because I owed it, nigga. I had to handle my business. And I think that whenever they came in, he some kind of way found we dead to the wrong in this bitch. They got dope, they got guns, they got everything, and he was able to just always put in the old motion. One is illegal search and seizure, or anything that, or sometimes they came in and they had a warrant for a nigga, and they had when we had dope and guns, and he was able to come in that bitch and say, yeah, y'all ain't coming there for a search and seizure, y'all came in there for a fugitive one or something. So there was a lawyer that I entrusted, you know what I'm saying? And I still trust him, you smell me? And if he tell me some shit like, Rollo, I'm gonna put this motion there, I might not even see the motion, you smell me? I'm not really competent of the law as far as putting a fucking motion in, or, you know, I don't really.
We can't I can't let him get, hold up, bro, hold the fuck up. You hear what he just said? Like, he talking about he don't know what, like, it's gonna get real though, but what I was confused about, what he said yeah, he was in there, but he didn't know what the guy said, but so the lawyer just putting in motion, but he say the lawyer been doing some finessing, and like It sounds like that's how the system is corrupt. You know what I'm saying? It's all about convictions. We already know that shit. It ain't about never about justice. Sometimes it's about justice, them blatant crimes, but sometimes it ain't even about justice. It's about who can pay the most, who can be represented the most. We all know that shit. You know what I'm saying? You better have that money. This other hand better be green if you're gonna be out committing crimes. Get your shit together. Now let's continue.
Know all these different sections and codes and shit. So if he say some shit that he think is the way to go, I'd be like, y'all go ahead. You know what I mean? He got all my men. I did this shit for 10, 15
Mr.
years.
Beat the Road, pretty scared. What up, my boy?
You know what I mean? So when he came up with the play, like,
Took
hey,
a badass,
trying to
Miss
take a fall
Les,
for you, and this
Diana so pretty,
because we ain't gonna be able to fight these folks. I'm like, all right, green light it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't never in my head like, okay, I know I ain't finna put no nigga in jail. I know Rollo ain't. You smell me? Whatever he got going on ain't got shit to do with me. You smell me? He's just trying to get me out. If he got some niggas that's trying to work a move for me, then cool beans.
What the move was though?
The move was at that given time, I had not even known. Like, you know, I'm fresh in the feds. I probably like a month in before, you know, niggas, all kinds of lawyers, all motherfucking niggas talking about they Masons, they can get me out, all kind of Hebrew Israelites telling me, hey, Rollo, you can go against the jurisdiction and be a sovereign citizen. And there's so many different plays was coming to me that I'm looking for which one I'm gonna bust. Like, what one I'm gonna bust. And when he come to me with the play, like, hey, look, all we gotta do is, you know, pay a couple dollars, you know, and buy some product. We can go buy some Alpha from, at that time, you know, pounds was like $1,200 for some good gas back then. But we can go buy some Alpha for like $200 a piece and buy us 100 pounds at like 200,000. You smell? I mean, you know, a good price. What they did, like 200,000, but buy us 1,000 or whatever you do, whatever you get, cause this is the game. And when the person, cause you had niggas coming over there, like you got immigrants coming in every day. They charging like $10,000 to come over, right? Anybody though, let's just not even take an immigrant. Let's not even take my move. Let's just say Jade ain't got no fucking record, period. And she get locked up. She got her right to goddamn get first offender act. You smell me? Me, I can't get no first offender act. I've been locked up 7, 8, 9 times. I've been to prison twice. So even if Jade in the car, she got a file, she legal to carry. You smell me? Me, Jade need to take this motherfucker, if so. However, but on this particular play, it was on some shit like these niggas ain't got no convictions, right? If they agree to take these $250,000, I'm gonna pay to get them over here. I ain't gonna lie, I tried to pay $8,000 because it really was like $10,000-15,000 to get these motherfuckers over here.
Now hold on. You heard what he said? Now this was a hell of a play. He was trying to do it because listen, man, it's motherfuckers here who will kill something for $5,000-10,000. So if you want to take these 2,000 pounds of weed and go do 10 years for 250,000, you an immigrant. This some legend of the play. This is legend. I'm not saying this is what it is, but first he said that it was a police officer he was telling about a cell phone. I ain't forgot about that, Rollo. You gotta give me some clarity about that, Rollo. You ain't mentioned that, but yeah, first you said it was about you were trying to tell on the officer, get the officer to take the charge. So is the officer the immigrant or whatever? So I'm confused, Rollo. I ain't forgot about that. So I will find that clip, Rollo, and I will have you clear that up for me, Rollo. But I love you, my guy. Assalamu alaikum, salam, my brother.
And I was willing to pay. A nigga owed me the money already, so I was like, you pick up that money and just hand him that money. You smell me? When I got in there, I didn't even know the whole play. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know what the fuck a profit was. I didn't know what the hell. I'm just sitting there, motherfucker, like, okay, whatever you're doing. Ash did all the talking and all the documentation and say Rollo didn't say not one word in that motherfucker. When we leave out that motherfucker, he said we good, right? 2 weeks later, they tell me that it's a conflict of interest due to the fact this lawyer have a marijuana farm that I possibly was buying from. You smell me? So right then, Brian still like, oh yeah, they should never let you go in that meeting with him if they knew that there was a conflicted attorney. If they knew that there was a conflicted attorney, and you
shout out Brian Steele
session, then all y'all you smell me? It's almost like, like I ain't know that, for example, like I tried to fight for my money, I might have had like.
Hey, is this ratting on Brian Steele? Damn, you done threw Brian Steele under the bus. Rollo, hold up, bro. You shouldn't even mention Brian Steele. Brian Steele, the GOAT down there, man. You doing too much. Like, don't run the play just to prove your. Listen, if you ain't do it, you ain't do it, my nigga. Fuck it. But you said you was in the room, but you said you don't know what Yoshi said. That's what's confusing to me. But then you double back and say you really can't expose what happened, and I can respect that because listen, long as we not filling the prisons up, I'm all right with it. If your ass deserve to be in prison, like you out here doing shit with kids or whatever, shit like that, and you out here doing senseless killing, I'm all right with it. But you know, you doing, you know what I'm saying, you getting your money trying to get to it. Okay, that's okay. You can make a play, make somebody that's rich and their family take back their family back over there. That's good. But I don't consider that random. If this is how the play went, but if you sitting in the profit room, you made a statement, you making statements. But I didn't see nobody get locked up. That he is making a point. Ain't nobody say, "Oh yeah, Rollo got me locked up," except that little dude who they shut down on Clubhouse. I forgot his name. I ain't seen him. Whack 100 shut that motherfucker down on Clubhouse. But yeah, let's continue. My bad. Let's go. My bad.
$2 million legitimate money, right? But they said if I put $1 with $1 million cash of illegal money, it makes the whole $1,001 tainted. It's all motherfucking, it's all money laundering. So even if one of these officers that was in this room knew that a marijuana farm was in my lawyer ass Joshi name, then all y'all knew. You smell me? And once Brian still got that motion, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm glad I went in that motherfucker because this is the only fight I got. Now we got a prosecution misconduct motion. So as we go into court for the prosecution misconduct motion, you know, they hurry up and withdraw the honorable brother Ash from the case. I hated that because, you know, that was my man. But as we fighting, we going to court and these things are coming up because so Brian still like, at this moment, Rollo can't cooperate. Why? Because y'all motherfuckers already put him in a position where he can't do it. You smell me? Because now we find like 3-4 years later, this same motion because COVID hit, all kinds of shit occurred. So now Rollo can't cooperate, period. So you motherfuckers need to do something as a remedy. You smell me? Them motherfuckers just went fold. You smell me? The feds, they just went fold. They was dead to the wrong. And, you know, they was like, look, man, we'll give him his guideline plea, but we ain't giving him no fucking cut off his sentence. We just ain't doing it. And, you know, after I said 4-5 years, I'm like, shit,
Hey, hold on. You got to think about this right here, right? Hold on. You got to think about this. It's the same thing. Like, this ain't the same thing, but it's kind of the same thing. Big Meech, they're saying allegedly Big Meech was fucking Tammy Cohen's, so that's why he couldn't get his 30 years time cut. This is what they saying. That's why his plea didn't go all the way through, but they still pursued Cuffy. That's what he's saying. That's what Cuffy's saying. So the government still pursued Cuffy, but even though Tammy Cohen worked, so basically it snitched for nothing. Basically, that's what they basically saying allegedly. It's not. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just reporting what I hear, what the facts is, whatever. I'm not saying it's. Let me stop saying the facts, but what the hell I've been hearing. So the shit that 50 been putting out. Let's say the 50 shit been putting. So basically, allegedly, she been fucking. She was fucking on Meech and fucking on the FBI agent, her handler, and so that shit wasn't gonna work. So Rollo saying that the prosecutor was working with his lawyer, and they knew his lawyer had a weed farm, so his lawyer's already under investigation while he was representing him. So that shit just crazy. But let's keep going.
If I signed me a plea for 8 years, I ain't got to do nothing but a year or two. I just got tired and I just signed the plea and got on my way.
So, okay, hold on 1 second, Black. So, okay, because my whole thing is like, you know, like I know you for real, and you know, like I've been knowing you, you know, before the rap shit. You know, like I've seen your struggle to come up and
get him, Jay.
So, like when I heard this shit, you know, immediately I was like, hell no. But then I saw like I was given like paperwork, and I read through the paperwork. I looked at it. And my question to you is, matter of fact, let me get to it so we can just get to the bottom of the shit. And you can just, you know, explain your part about like what's going on or whatever. So it was a part in the paperwork where it said, as far as like the proffer was concerned, where they were talking about, you know, the whole thing with Ash and, you know, like how Brian took over and all of that. Correct. And it said, if it comes out on June 16th, 2018, that Mr. Davis gave information, I know this honorable court has been privy to that. Actual notes of that proffer, if that is released, there's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well known in this community that would not bode well for Mr. Davis, for his security and his rap interests at all. And I don't see the benefit at this point. So basically my question to you is,
don't turn that page. Let me get that page.
It's right here.
Don't go nowhere.
There you go.
So what page that is?
It's at the top. I think it's 7, maybe.
So you got page 12? Can you go to page 12?
I have those 2 pages. But I have the paperwork though. But so that was my question to you. Like, what exactly does that mean? Because I know it was a lot of talk about and confusion about like not knowing exactly what a proffer was and, you know what I'm saying, all of that kind of stuff. What did that part of the paperwork mean?
So if we go to, you know, this page 8, if we go to page 12 of that documentation, right, it'll say Terrell Davis didn't give up no information. Right down, page 12, right? And we go to that same documentation in which you got, right? However, these people that tried to help me is significant people to some of the people that are around me, and they ain't do shit but try to help me. These are the ways these people make their money. I didn't.
So let me hold on one second. Let me ask you this, because on page 8 it's saying that the conflict of interest with Ash is coming about as a proffer that occurred at which Mr. Davis provided information to the government, and it's my belief or our position that Mr. Steele and Mr. Davis want that fact kept out of the public's knowledge. What does that mean? So you can explain that.
Go to that document.
It's right there. It's the top of page 8.
Open it again.
I'm sorry.
So my thing is, whenever you get documentation, all you gotta do is read the whole page. Don't never. We as people don't never need to go to.
Shout out, tell me why they hate me
So
on Instagram.
my question is, and my answer is to this: why we ain't going to page 12 of this document where it say Terrell Davis did not give up any information. However, Ash was already communicating with these people. Hey, so now give me that paperwork. It's a blue folder. Ash Joshi was already communicating with these people, and I don't want to throw my man up on the bus. So
yeah, you don't have to.
So what is believed to be said in this documentation? What is believed to be said is this: they trying to accuse Ash Joshi of taking me into this to exclude himself from this investigation. You smell me? And I'm gonna just show you the documentation before we even go further. So yes, Ash.
No, but I'm just saying, me as a journalist, I'm asking on the top of page 8, whatever this is. I'm not accusing you of nothing.
No,
I really don't give a fuck.
I don't
but
believe you doing that.
It's saying that the proffer occurred at which Mr. Davis provided information to the government. So it's basically saying that during the proffer, information was provided. And I think that's what a lot of people were, taking as basically you told. So that's why I'm asking you to explain that part so
Even
that, we can get to the bottom of this shit for real.
I don't think people understand what's a lawyer. A lawyer is a counsel in which we are illiterate of the law. So even if in any documentation, it'll say comes now Terrell Davis on any motion that you even put in. So even if Ash go on that motherfucker and say, hey, I'm on Terrell Davis' behalf, I'm willing to go ahead and take a plea. It's gonna say Terrell Davis come now. Any email, any documentation, it gonna say it's coming from me because this is my counsel. But verbally or came out of my mouth, and all documentation on page 12 of that same documentation that I can get it for you.
So you saying basically you gave what's his name, Ash,
the green light,
the work to move. He went in there talking, you ain't said a motherfucking thing.
I ain't even know
but he got you looking like a rat, basically.
Exactly, but I don't even know what to say in this motherfucker.
I'm saying, so he did go in there saying some shit.
And guess what? I got documentation right here to show that.
Hold on, you hear that? Like, see, I can't wrap my head around that. He said so. He went in there saying, so you said you was there. I was in the room, but I wasn't supposed to be there. And they knew I wasn't supposed to be there. So did you hear what they're saying or did you not hear what they're saying, brother? Like I'm hearing you out. You say you try to set up the play. Okay. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with beating the system. Shit, if you can beat the system, like taking probation, taking the alpha for you. Like, when you can beat the system, you can pay somebody to take charge. Shit, that's okay, but you saying something about you don't know what was said in the room. What was said? You said you've been looking for the proper agreement. Now if you got the blow up, what's going on, and his friend niggas listen, his friend the right people. Now we can't have rats keep getting out here. Like if it's utilized for real FBAs, real niggas, real gangsters, then I'm with this system. But if it's the recycle rats and motherfuckers who need to be locked up, they're out here fucking up. You get caught with a couple bombs, you get caught with a couple zips, you go turn in some real niggas, set them up, boom, go buy something. Oh, you go look at them people. No, you need to get the fuck up out of here. No, I ain't playing that type of shit. But yeah, my bad. Let's keep going.
Brian Steele, big, literally big. I got all the documents from that same June 6th proffer. I got all the documents right here, and you can read it if you would like. You want to, because I read yours. But but I got all the documentation that shows that Brian Steele big, literally big, the prosecution team. We to this day never seen that proffer. We to this day never seen the proffer. I got all the exhibits, all the notes right here. Bro, Brian Steele is begging, literally begging for the proffer.
Begging to see the proffer or begging to keep it sealed?
Begging to see it. They won't even let him see it. Brian Steele didn't go in that meeting. These folks was having meetings without us even knowing. That's Ryan Buchanan. That's the actual prosecutor that they actually went in there with. Okay, here go the proffer day. What about Thursday? How about that work? These are emails right from Ryan Buchanan and Ash Joshi. Okay, right here is from the Steele Law Firm, right? Tuesday, September the 18th, 2018 at 5:34 p.m. So Ryan Buchanan, U.S. AG, whatever the fuck, but Ash Joshi is right there training. He say, please send all discovery, reports, text messages, proffers, and related to the matter request to the honorable court. So we see that, you see that on that documentation it said it happened June 6, 2018. Right here, this date says September the 18th, 2018. So you see, we begging for the proffer. Brian Steele is begging. We never seen anything from that proffer. So what we trying to prove, our prosecution misconduct motion, what we trying to prove is that y'all participated with Ash Joshi to get information out of me about murders. I never, even when I went in that room, get what, Brian?
No, but look, but this is what I'm saying though, and I'm just being my journalist or whatever. For this particular part, it's not saying anything necessarily about the murders or whatever. It's basically saying that Brian filed several motions to request that the proffer be sealed because of information, because there's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well known in the community.
We begging for the proffer.
No, but what I'm saying, I get what you're saying about begging for the proffer, but what I'm saying to you is that it's saying that on this particular page of all of that paperwork, it's saying that Brian is asking for the proffer to be sealed because there was information that was provided about well-known members of the community that might not bode well for your security and or your career. Yeah, that's what sticks out, because that's what anybody else that reads that has any type of half of an intelligence that I have, that's what's going to stick out to them, and that is what might sway them as far as their opinion of you is concerned. That's why I'm just trying to get you to just speak more about that.
How would you look at that if you read that on another nigga?
I'm not stating this honorable brother. I met Ash Joshi with Brian Steele. Brian Steele went to this man's wedding, went to all this type of shit.
Yeah, Ash and Brian are both.
So what I'm saying is, it got to a point inside of this case where Brian Steele wasn't only fighting for me. He was fighting for Ash Joshi on several occasions. Even when you go into the documentation, we can show facts that he was fighting for him. This man got kids. They went to each other's schools. They went to each other's wedding and things that matter. So a lot of times, and if you go to the beginning of that same documentation, the honorable court, the judge say, it looked like he's trying to seal these documents for the benefit of Ash Joshi. You got to understand, this was fucking up this man's career more than it was fucking up mine, because not one person was even mentioned from Terrell Davis. You smell me? No, although it was on my behalf. He went in on my behalf as my lawyer, trying to work a move for me. Yes, he did. Honestly, he did. Whatever the fuck he said, I don't even know none of the information. All the information came from my attorney to the prosecution team, as I'm showing you in this emails from Ryan Buchanan and the honorable brother Ash Joshi. Never have it said that Rollo really said like in. Although these documents is saying
Ryan Buchanan.
on
Ryan
Terrell
Buchanan?
Davis' behalf.
Is it Brian Steele?
It didn't say on your behalf. It says Terrell Davis provided information. That's why, like, I'm trying to get you to explain to get to the bottom of this, because it didn't say that.
The government has true critical date and prepared present evidence that there was an alleged or knowledge of criminal conflict. So you looking at this documentation, but you see the man fight right here. The man fight is that the government is true, that this is a critical date, June 6th, and we are prepared to present evidence that there was knowledge of an actual conflict of interest and possible conflict in the case law due to the date. This man present his case. This man is telling these people it's a conflict of interest, there's a conflict of it's possible.
Man, Rollo, bro, you kind of dancing right here. You dancing all over them that damn place, Rollo. You know what I'm saying? I got shout out breast cancer. Shout out to anybody suffering that. You know, these braces mean something to me. Whew. But listen, man, we're gonna see Z. CZ, what's up, my guy?
Hey, so look. It's a lot of.
Just chill, my brother. Damn, my brother. Just chill. Let me add you to the stage. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna mute you right quick, bro. Listen. What's up, my guy? Listen, you watching this? You see what I'm saying? How do you feel? Like, okay, say you got $1 million, right? And you can pay somebody in Africa to come over here and take a charge for you. Will you do that?
Nah, I wear my own charges. Period.
You gonna so if you could pay for somebody to take your charge, you ain't gonna do it. You gonna go ahead and lay it down.
Nah, because why would I have to do that? And I'm not setting myself up for that anyway. Period.
No, I ain't saying you is. I'm saying, brother, I brought you on here to give me your perception of what's going on. Listen, they say Big Meech had a third party, a girl go set Cuffy up to get this time, but due to the conflict of interest, he couldn't get the time cut. This is allegedly, right? So, like, what is ratting? What do you define ratting in 2025? Like
ratting in 25 and beyond and before. Ratting is telling on somebody that you was associated with in the same crime that y'all did together. That's right. Snitching.
But what if y'all wasn't together? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be jumping on people's cases in the bullpen. You know what I'm saying? What about that type of shit? What you got
I
to say
mean,
about that?
I ain't went through that because that means somebody in jail running their mouth. Of course, this case deserve to be jumped on, and of course they're rats too for that. That's rat and shit too. But the person who case that
I'm
jumped
just
on
saying
deserved to get ratted on.
they deserve to get ratted on.
Yeah, why you running your mouth
What's her name?
in the book?
Hey, listen. So okay, listen, okay. So
Bro, I don't know nothing. I don't know nobody, bro. Like,
if you 13 years old, you riding around with your say you riding around with your big homie, and he got a record. You're a first time offender. You wearing that charge?
why
Are
would
you
I have to
wearing that
ride
charge?
around? Why would I have to wear a charge?
I'm not. Listen, I'm not. I'm asking you. 13 years old. I'm giving you a
You know what, bro? Give
scenario,
me
bro.
out for this shit, bro. Cause I feel like you trying to incriminate me.
No, I'm not trying to incriminate you. I'm just trying to ask you a question. Would you wear the charge? Would you wear?
I
I'm not
can't
asking you
do
in
it.
2025. I'm asking you in 96. I'm actually with 96 and 2025. Would you wear the charge? Like, yeah, man, I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go
Man,
ahead.
you
I'm gonna
know,
go all
goddamn,
the
I
way.
ain't wearing no trial for nobody. And if
Oh,
everybody gonna wear their own,
shit.
you gotta wear you gotta
Oh
wear your
shit.
own shit. You
Oh
wearing your
shit.
own shit.
So if say 4 niggas going to lick, you get caught, 3 niggas get away. What you doing?
That's a good question. Guess what I'm doing.
What you doing? What you doing?
You hear me?
Oh, you breaking up. You breaking up, brother. What you say?
I said I'm pleading the fifth and beating everything.
Yo, that's good. That's good. Always never
Yeah,
talk to the police. Let the lawyer do the talking. Don't do no
I'd be
proper
good.
police. Well, hey, listen, I'm finna mute you right quick. Watch this right here. This is right.
Prosecution misconduct here, and we need to get to that. Brian Steele said it comes out that on June 6, 2018, Mr. Davis information, I know that this honorable court been privy of. These people, this certain individual is an honorable man, and these people presented a fight for me, for my life, and I refuse to even, I don't want, even if whatever Ash told them in reference to these people on their behalf, these niggas got countless niggas out of jail. It's niggas that still, I got caught, maybe I got caught trying to work my move, but it's a lot of niggas out here that's free, and I like my freedom the same way I told y'all when I first walked in here. Right. So these same people mean something to me.
So you saying basically, if you say what really happened, you gonna have to tell, basically get them up or what they've been doing, give up their operation. If you say,
if I tell you who
if you say right now, like, well, this what happened, it's gonna give up these people.
You know how many times I wanted to come out and tell the world who these people is? That, you know how many times I wanted to say fuck that shit, and hey, this person did this much time, and this how he got his time cut, and this is what happened. You know how many, I want to do that shit every single day of my life. You smell me? I really want to do it.
Shout out King.
Whatever, however it went with Ash Joseph, because Ash went to these people. These people is only reason why I'm saying this shit because Ash got disbarred already. You smell me? He disbarred for this shit. You smell me? So even at a time when he wasn't disbarred, I wouldn't even come up here and say Ash was trying to do anything with my people. You smell me? Or I didn't even know these people.
Yeah, as you shouldn't. Like, that would have been fair to him.
So
Hey man, hold on. You heard that? Like, hold on, let me.
Basically, he telling on his lawyer. He telling on his lawyer, basically.
Cut the light on. We all in the dark. Where the fuck is you at?
Man, I'm gonna call my girl. But he telling his lawyer. That's Rollo too, ain't it? That's Rollo, ain't it?
Yeah. Like, is that snitching?
That's he a whole rat.
That's allegedly.
And
Man,
allegedly my ass.
Listen. When I'm asking you this question, right? He said he was trying. His lawyer said, "I got a play. I got somebody who ready to take the charge." Would you sit in jail or pay somebody to take your place in jail?
I would never make nobody sit on something that I done did.
If I got the money, if I got
Man,
the
fuck,
money,
what are you trying? It's called principles. Principles of law says that if you did the crime, do the time, or sit until you beat it. Yeah, the fuck, you know. Yeah, Rollo a snitch. Yeah, right.
If I got the money,
it's like me throwing. That's like me throwing you under the bus. That's how my lawyer came to say, "Look, I'm finna put this on Neutron."
Hold on. If I agree to take the charge for 250,000.
That's different.
You
That
got to testify.
you never said that.
That's what he's trying to say. That's what he's trying to say. That's what he's trying to say.
Well, who's going to agree? Who's going to agree? Who's going to agree for him to go do a life sentence? For the new life sentence for him? Nobody is.
And somebody that's an immigrant, a first time offender. That's what he's trying to say.
He lying. He told he told his lawyer. His lawyer got disbarred. His lawyer got this. You know, this disbarred mean that means you can't practice law no more. Rollo a rat.
Brian still ain't getting. So I don't think I'm saying Brian still ain't getting fucked up. They say Yoshi been running these plays. I mean, allegedly. That but listen, he say Rollo.
Let me hang up. Huh?
He said, listen. I ain't trying to listen. They say, yeah, you pay the right money, you can get off. Okay, so drug cases.
That's a fact.
Not no violent cases. Not no. That's only right. Not no violent cases. But if you just got possession, you shouldn't be doing all this damn time for possession. I agree with that. Like if I pay somebody to
I feel like. Listen, this is how I feel, Neutron. Listen.
You can pay somebody.
If a person gonna agree, if a person agree, if a person agree, listen, bro, listen, you slow ass, you fucking ass. Listen, if a person agree to that, then yeah,
I'm muting you. You ain't gonna do this on my show. This is what you're not gonna do. You're muted. I'll mute your ass. Now calm down. Calm down. I will unmute you. Calm down. Don't you ever do that on my show again. Watch your damn mouth. This show we're having a conversation. We're gonna talk like Jim. We're gonna show respect at all times, my brother.
All I'm saying is,
if you had an opportunity, you got caught with 100 pounds, and it's a junkie on the street with no record. You say, well, shit, I'm gonna give him 100,000. He come in and say that was his shit. Would you do it?
I mean, I don't want to, but
would you do it? Ain't no if
the person that's taking the charge, if he's willing to do it, then yeah. But if not, then no. That's my shit. So let me beat it. Let me beat that shit myself.
I'm not saying putting it on nobody. I'm not saying if they're not cooperating with the program, that's ratting. But if they're willing to take the money to go lay it down, is that ratting? That's not ratting to me. That's an agreement. That's like when you take an agreement with the state to take a plea. You say, oh yeah, they got 30 charges against you. You say, yes, John, I did it. That's ratting on yourself. So if you ever took a plea, are you a rat on yourself? Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I had it. So you know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. So if you had the opportunity and the means, yeah, he out of here. He ran. It's okay, Chiz. But let's go. Yeah, it's okay. CZ, he up out of here because he know he'll take that deal. I ain't saying it's right, but what I'm saying is if you could pay somebody to take the charge for possession, I'm not talking about like murder. No, I mean X, like unalive and nothing like that, or rape. I'm talking about like to take possession charge, possession of a weapon, possession of cocaine, possession of marijuana, some pounds like that. No, as long as it ain't violence involved, I feel like you should be able to pay somebody to take that charge. Cause shit, who bringing it in? I never seen nobody else with boat, plane, or train. So she has is getting in. But let's go. My bad.
So what I'm saying is, if perhaps some people came to you trying to help you get out of jail after helping countless of people. They showed me their proof. They showed me their evidence. They showed me how they got niggas out of prison. He ain't do shit just because a nigga trying to expose me. These people ain't do shit to these people. Like these people ain't doing that right now. It's niggas that need these people. It's niggas that need these people. You smell me? And let's get one thing straight. If I go to jail today for a nigga telling on me, it's called Brady evidence. They gotta tell me who told on me. So you ain't just finna get up and go on give information on niggas and niggas go to jail and nobody don't know who sent me to jail. If I shot you, motherfucker, and you put charges on me, you gonna know who was your suspect. So we ain't gonna act as if, okay, Rollo told on some niggas and they went to jail and we don't know who they is. Like, where the fuck they do that at? Like, when we ever heard of that in life where some niggas told on some niggas and nobody didn't even know who the person that told on them and they doing time?
How it make you feel that niggas backed up from you though?
No, you good.
Like how it make you feel like niggas before you went in, niggas was close fucking? How it make you feel?
I think that, you know, it hurt me. You smell me? After if a person called anybody a rat, we have to present chain gang rules is we gotta present the person who they told on. You smell me? Like this at any level or any
present the person or present the paperwork.
you got to know who. Like you just can't goddamn.
So I'm saying you have to. Basically, what you're saying is that anytime those types of
He said if a nigga ain't locked up, ain't nobody got told on. That's what he's saying.
I mean, that's life, ain't it? I think that's just how life goes. Like you got to, if you come on, man. Like I got caught with 1,000 pounds. I moved. They killed me buying 10 bricks of heroin at a time, 10 bricks of cocaine at a time. I know a lot of people that I could have just said, hey, I served him. That was easy. That's easy doing going to get out. I know countless, y'all see niggas do it every single day. Not one, like my plug, he's still out here trying to give me shit. You smell me? Like he's still trying to give me shit. Like nobody on my stable was locked up but me. You smell me? All the rest of the niggas that been in Pakistan and they got caught on the jet on me, they wasn't moving no packs in Alabama and all the chilling markets that was paying high price for this shit. So what I'm saying is, if we going into a real state of mind, even with this documentation, stating this, where are the people? You smell me? If what I'm saying is a lie and what he's saying is the truth, if this nigga is truthful, then you bring your truth because I got my truths. I'm showing y'all. John Doe, my old partner John.
No, I'm just saying because there's people out there that are watching that don't know what's going on or that aren't aware of what you're talking about. So we just have to put everything out there so that we can.
I just, I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to never. The niggas that trying to expose me worked for me. Like you would have been, you would have been in this. I could have easily said, "Oh yeah, I supply him too," and I get him this, that, and the third. You smell me? Easy. All I gotta do is say it and go on my phone and show him, "Yeah, I served him on this day right here." That's the easiest thing to do. So like, that shit fuck you up so hard, and now you gotta look at yourself and you be like, "It's just it's a battle you can't win." You smell me?
So do you feel? I'm sorry. So do you feel like? Because I know you just said that like when it came out and when everybody turned on you, couldn't sleep, it really fucked you up. Do you feel like it affected you so deeply because you felt like you had done so much genuinely for so many people from your heart?
Jay, every day of my life to this day is still for me. I don't think I'm gonna ever heal from that. You smell me? Like I done got accustomed to niggas cause after a while, when the motherfuckers start to realize, okay, nobody in jail for Rollo, motherfucker be like, okay, I give up. You know what I'm saying? Certain people gave up, like, okay, I ain't gonna keep putting that on shout until they show me that it's a nigga in jail for him. So like, as time, time to be a snitch. Time gonna tell you, smell me? So like, as time progress, I still like even like with certain individuals, like I still ain't healed from that shit. Like I don't even think I ever be able to conquer that shit. You smell me?
But let me ask you this, okay? Like you saying you want to let Ash goddamn finagle for you if you had to do it over.
Right.
So seeing this shit how it is, like what Jay just read and all, because people try to let me read, I would never read it. I said I got to talk to this nigga.
Right.
All right. Would you fuck with you? Would you bag?
I respect it.
Hell nah, I would.
Would you fuck with a nigga like that? Say you run that play like this, but you playing some dicey ass games. But what if you was facing some child like, boy, listen, I could wiggle. My lawyer say, boy, listen, they can pay somebody across the thing. But if you locking somebody up that's unwilling, and like you go out here, you get busted and be out here ratting and shit like that, you can pay somebody. They want to go do that time. 10 years for $1 million. Would you do it? I wouldn't do it now. I got kids, but you ask an 18-year-old me, 16-year-old me, where I do 10 years for $1 million, $2 million back then. In the 90s, right now it'd be like 10, 20 million, 30 million right now in this economy. That's me personally. But yeah, man, you gotta think about that shit. Yeah, but not for no crumbs. But he swear these illegals. That's what he was saying. He was trying to get them across the board. That's what he was saying. But this allegedly. So let's go.
I would believe my man. If you my man and I don't know the man's, and I hate to put it on anybody, but like even the honorable brother Big Meech, who we want to be like our whole life, they got a certain individual in prison saying, "Oh, I'm in jail for Big Meech." You smell me? He go to paperwork saying I'm in jail for Big Meech. Maybe it's fake, maybe whatever going on, but he got documentation.
Oh, how do you feel about that? It definitely brought. See, is that deflected? It's like my rat ain't. Basically, she's saying my rat ain't ratting like this. Is he trying to separate the two? I'm not saying nobody read it allegedly, but is he trying to separate it? I'm a street nigga. I'm thinking about it. I'm just want to get y'all opinion. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. I got a couple more things to study on, but I'm gonna go look at that document. I'm gonna give you my real opinion. But Rollo, I love you, brother, but that shit don't sound right, bro. You gotta clear this shit up. Cause you said you was in the room, but you don't know what they said, and I'm confused. Now you saying, oh, but now you deflecting. Big Meech ain't had nothing to do with your paperwork. I'm saying this what you call deflecting. But this allegedly, let y'all be the opinion. Put it in the comments.
Not one human being said that about me. You smell me? And that's what that's my only fucked up part, because this is why we hate niggas. We hate niggas that, first of all, niggas that got put on by certain individuals. Like, nigga fed you and your people and looked out for you or helped you in this rap game or helped you do certain things, and you tell on me. I hate that type of shit. Still to this day, no matter if I'm saying, oh, I'm super do good and do right by the law and do right by people, I still would hate a motherfucker that locked a person up that put them on. Like, in my heart, because even to this day, when motherfuckers cross me now that I done fed, I still get mad about that. You smell me? So, but if you my man, I'm gonna believe you over believing a ghost.
But a lot of niggas men's let them down these days though.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just said and said, the part that hurt the most was it was a nigga that tried to expose you that you love, right?
Correct.
So that was a letdown too, right? So you can't put in that past nobody these days.
I think that.
Yeah.
I think that we will always be able to see through the bullshit. Like, we can be blind. We can be blind for so long, but we gonna wake up. You smell me? We gonna get up out that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck if you in love with a nigga or you in love with a bitch. After a while, you gonna start to see through that whole shit. Like, man, I've been going for this lame ass shit for this long. So like, even when, listen, bro, this man did all this type of shit and ain't nobody heard from him not one time since I've been out of jail. You smell me? And I ain't shitting on the brother. I won't never shit on the brother.
Facts.
I want God to forgive me. So
right.
I'm gonna forgive everybody that wronged me. You smell me? So, I'm on that godly journey, because that's who got me through that journey of my life. You smell me? And I give my life to him over I give my life to end of this street shit. You smell me? But
amen.
I know it's in the buts about that. I don't even want to say but to that. However, I still would have some kind of hatred or envy in my heart for a person that locked the motherfucker up.
Rollo, appreciate you pulling up on this, man. You know what
anytime, baby. Boy, I'm happy we did this shit while I was free.
Yeah.
Motherfucking JD Cakes and Big Bank. Lil Bank.
Yeah, man. Hey, why y'all feel about that, man? Hey.
Hey, my phone died. My phone had died. Hey, but look, stop asking me about 13, 14 years old. Cause I had nothing to do with how I was. Just know that I have matured and we grown now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to ask you, like, would you pay somebody to take the fucking charge?
No.
Like, shit, ain't nobody trying to go sit up in no safe.
Bro,
ain't nobody trying to go sit up in no motherfucking house.
Nigga, I did 6.5 years on my own accord, bro. I don't do no goddamn. That's snitching. That's the same as snitching. But you a rat on me. You will tell. If you would sit back. If you would sit back and do what you ask me, saying I want me to agree with you on, I won't do it. No. Unless on the court.
Hey, Mika, I'm not saying that like go to put somebody in prison. This is called beating. This called
you asked me a question.
So it's like going to get a arm off the street and paying him like, listen, hey man.
Nah, that's
I need somebody to take this charge. Say this they do.
Who does that though?
20,000 and you got no money. Shit, rich people do it every day.
40,000 go towards a lawyer instead of trying to figure out how to put somebody else in jail. What if he got kids? What if he got a family?
No.
Think about that.
What I'm saying is he taking it. He taking the money. Pause. He taking the
now,
money.
What you saying is it's good. No. It's good for somebody else to fall for you, which I don't like.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it's a job. It's a job. And this job gonna pay you $1 million to take a charge. Not no murder charge. It's a possession
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I don't give a fuck what charge it is. Unless I really did it, then yeah.
I'm taking the charge, bro. Somebody said, listen, bro. Man, I got 3 strikes, bro. Don't give me a life sentence. I got this ounce of dope, bro.
You align me up.
I'm gonna give you 500,000 to take this charge from me. No, you align me up because you won't take a charge, nigga. You align me up. You gotta listen. You got that hand up.
That's the gate.
Oh, looking like a white guy, that European shit. Yeah, you align me up, nigga. You talking about you won't take a charge for some money. So you would take you would tell for free. You won't take a charge for some money. You'll tell.
I never told him my life.
Hell no, that ain't my shit. Damn. How you doing though, brother? How you doing?
I'm blessed, man. You know, my son graduated today.
Congratulations to your son, man. Congratulations to your son.
I graduations, gave him whatever he wanted. And he was just like, Pop, nah, I'm straight. I'm like, man, son. He's like, man, Pop, I'm good. They smell it's some gas. Man, my son so goddamn funny. Him and Kawhi smoking all my shit all day. Get on my goddamn nerves.
Hey man, listen,
I made not $1.
We on live, bro. We can't be talking like that on live.
Man, my son going to trade school. I was saying trade school. Yeah, fuck college. He going to trade school, nigga. My son a goat.
We on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We on 5 different platforms, so you quit talking crazy like that. But listen, I want to know how you feel about Big Meech. What you think about the Big Meech situation?
I mean, he just came home. Bro. Let me talk. You asked me a question. You asked me a question, bro.
Tee it up. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is he just came home. He owed nobody no loyalty. Nobody. You see what I'm saying? He don't know. He really don't know what the fuck Rick Ross and
what about the
got going on.
What about the streets? I'm saying if
I don't
you in
know.
there working,
it's alleged. I know it's alleged that he done told. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And Rick Ross was a security guard in the penitentiary. So you know, I CEO. He was all right.
So I couldn't see myself getting out like, hey, Miss Johnson.
Let's talk about Trump. Let's talk about Trump, bro. Fuck them. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about my dog Trump. Let's talk about him.
Well, we'll do another episode. Right now, we've been on for an hour and something. I wanted to get your comment on about this. What is ratting in 2025? Because the world is confused. Lil Woody is a celebrity. Like
he's a killer rat. He's a killer rat. It's you got killer rats.
They're the worst kind.
They're the worst kind. You're right.
Kind to deal with. That's like Alpo. God rest his soul. Well, I don't know. That's been God rest his soul. Like I'm gonna fall back.
He's in hell.
That's how you feel. He had a lot of
Alpo killed Meech. He's in hell.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Niggas got the biggest heart in the world and try to hurt you.
Damn.
Anyway, I cannot understand ratting, period. Fuck 25 and all this shit. That shit make no sense to us. I was raised. And you done been through a situation where a person put someone in your seat.
You probably would have took a life for $5,000. So you won't go take a charge for $250,000.
You're trying to incriminate me.
Make no sense. I'm not trying to incriminate you. I'm just trying to figure out the
5,000 get you gone. 5,000 get you gone. Fuck with me at the gate.
That's what I'm saying. Why not go lay it down for $250,000 for 5 years?
I ain't to know that. That's all right.
5,000. Then go lay it down for 250 million. What about
I'm gonna detail that whole hit. I'm gonna make sure it's worth it. He's deserving of dying. He done raped an old lady. He done stole something from somebody, or he done did something crazy.
No, hell no. I'm not talking about them type of crimes. You wasn't listen. I said for possession. For possession. That's all I said.
Why you haven't?
I never said nothing about no X crimes or no unaliving. We got to use proper terms on YouTube. Unaliving or no X crimes. We're not talking about them type of crimes or no.
So why are you asking me? Why are you asking me? Why are you asking me incriminating questions?
I'm asking you possession charges like possession of marijuana. If
it's mine, if it's I'm paid off, but if it's mine, I'm gonna wear it. If it's mine, I'm gonna wear it.
No, you're not. Okay. No, you're not. Man, you make more excuses. I'm like, Chad, why you do that? You make more excuses than nigga try not to go to jail. Just sit your ass up with all that damn lying. Somebody you won't take no money. So you would tell for free? Know what it sound like?
I ain't never told. I ain't never told. Okay, listen. I ain't never told a day in my life.
So I'm asking you. Okay, so I'm asking you. So 4 niggas they get pulled over. Like ain't nobody taking the charge. Everybody going to jail. Yeah. So what are you going to do then?
If they stay quiet, we'll beat it. I got a nigga sitting downtown on 5 category A felonies. Yeah. He's solid. Yeah.
Don't incriminate me. Don't do that. Don't incriminate me.
What you talking about?
I apologize for asking.
Yeah.
I apologize for asking. Shout out to Mr. Beat the Road, Tell Me What I Hate, Akeem, Eyeball on Instagram. Everybody on Instagram. Shout out to y'all. So I think Deanna, I don't know if they still on there, but Instagram, shout out Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, to YouTube. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. CZ, man. Let's CZ, where they can find you at CZ? Where
Man, at the airport. At the airport.
No, I'm talking about on social media. Like, what's your social media like?
I mean, that's my government name. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you asked me so many questions. Like, I don't want to give my government up right now.
Bro, you don't want to give your social media handle? How they find you on social media? The handle.
CZ. I mean, Chaz CZ Horton. It's only one in Charlotte. It's only one Cynthia. It's only one Cynthia Horton.
Yeah, you still get your government. You act like I'm the police. Damn, it didn't take too much pushing. It ain't take too much pushing. Hey, listen. Why I got you on here, right? Like, okay, do you feel like 50 was wrong for this and Irv? Like, you know, because Irv was, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
like
50 never wrong. They blackballed him in the early 2000s. He was 50 deserve everything he get right now. They been trying to blackball 50.
Man, I'm just saying, but it's like they're smoking on Tuka. He said I'm smoking on the Irv pack. That was like crazy. I didn't 50.
So that mean Irv did something
like
to him.
50 and oh, is 50 and oh? He like Floyd Mayweather. I ain't never seen him really lose.
Man, 50 winning right now. He lost. He lost. He lost like 2 years straight. He lost. He started that show. He got a goddamn deal with Netflix. Got a deal with something else. He cut up. They can't stand to see him win. He 50 loyal as fuck. 50 loyal.
Well, I know you see Tony. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 50 like he looked at Meech like, but you feel like I feel like 50 knew that Meech already had that situation allegedly with Tammy Cohen. He already knew, but he still made. Ain't no money. Is it wrong making money off a rat? I mean, allegedly.
That's wrong.
I'm not calling Meech a rat, but I mean, even
that's wrong. That's why 50 cut him off. That's wrong for making money off a rat.
Saying, but he already knew about that. 50 already knew about it. So why shouldn't he eat? The government gonna eat. It's all allegedly though, because
who cares about the government?
I didn't know nothing about Big Meech until Young Jeezy. Then Rick Ross had that situation. You know what I mean? Big Meech, Larry Hoover. But yeah, man, what you think about that? Because there's a lot of people getting time back, bro. So should we question motherfuckers getting time back? Are you saying that, Chaz?
No.
Should we question people getting time back? Because the Hernandez brothers, they just got their time back for killing their parents. Like, I never seen that done for black kids. Have you ever seen that?
I don't know. I know we are targeted as a Asiatic, as a African American, whatever you want to call it. We are targeted as a human being, and we are God's chosen people. So I'm not gonna speak on what you're talking about, bro. That don't make sense. It's okay. I'm gonna tell you this. It's a war. It's a war that's brewing between us.
Thank you for joining the show.
Man, it's a war, Neutron. It's a war going on. It should be a war.
Hey, thank you for joining the show tonight. Hey, shout out CZ, man. Y'all give a round of applause for CZ, man. Give a round of applause for CZ, man. I love you, brother. But I'm gonna get you out of here, man. Listen, you got anything you want to say to the world, how they want to follow you or find you on Instagram and Facebook?
Watch your kids and protect your women. All my Asiatic and African American women, because the Caucasian race are targeting us. For real. That's all I gotta say. Bye.
White supremacy. I love you,
gate. Yeah.
Well, I gotta be a fuck nigga. I hate you, nigga. You see how you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Shit crazy. But yeah, man. There you have it, man. There you have it, man. Listen, man. All this thing is Legends Fair Use Act. Man, Big Meech, man, I hope you come out and clear this up. Big Meech, go to Rolling Stones, go to Breakfast Club. Listen, if they're not paying, don't do no interview. So Big Meech, you want to get your money up instead of winning Rick Ross, even though 50s, you could have had the next season of a fucking BMF. you could have went and did an interview. I don't know if federal probation holding you back. That shouldn't be able to hold you back from telling your life story, even though you're on probation. But so that's what you should have did, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Everybody using everybody saying, man, listen, man, the rich stay rich. That's how I work, you know what I'm saying? I go, us people down here, we go do our time, you know what I'm saying? But if I could pay a motherfucker really accept the money to go take possession charge, not no S charge, not no unaliving, not no child type shit like that, but possession charge, you get caught with a trunk full of weed and guns. Yeah, man, you should be able to pay somebody rich enough. It's poor people that they could be in a better situation to provide for their family. Mom, with that, that's justice. Because justice really ain't justice. It's all in the rich, poor, and middle class. So the middle class is probably better make it. They'll make it out of probation, but the poor class, you probably be on 3 probation willing to fail you because they're gonna give you ass 3 years every time. You know you're gonna fail probation because you can't get a job. They know all that shit. You only start when you about like 12, 13, but that's another story. But yeah, you feel me? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We're gonna take it there. Yeah, man. I want to hear y'all thoughts, man. What is ratting in 2025? What is ratting? I'm gonna leave y'all out with this right here because this will give y'all something to think about right here. Because this is a powerful song. Yeah.
Let go.
Thank y'all.
I don't need love. I need loyalty. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need love. I don't need love. I need loyalty. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need love. I need loyalty. Be damn, I sit back, laying everybody just fuck over me. I don't need love. I need loyalty. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need love. I need loyalty. Be damn, I sit back, laying everybody just fuck over me. Glad ain't on my ass. Down to my last. Bitches leave fast. Better watch the circle. Niggas count your bag. Niggas want your spot. Fraud is fucked up. They name me for the fucking top of food with the wrist gang. Spit fire, drawing symbols in the same. Leave behind shit stains. Grew up gripping grain, so I don't need love. They can get you killed by your own niggas at the same. But I don't need love. I need loyalty. I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. I don't need love. I need loyalty. Be damn, I sit back, laying everybody just fuck over me. I don't need love. I need loyalty. I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. I don't need love. I need loyalty. Be damn, I sit back, laying everybody just fuck over me. I don't need love. I need hard work. Put so much weight, make my damn arms hurt. Whipping dope with one hand, arm looking like Popeye. Cooking on the stove, I got one eye. See the fake love through my third eye. Head above water, hand busy saying, nigga go harder. And watch who you keep around, you know they wanna see you down. Money won't change you, just the people that's around. Watch what I say. I don't need love, I need loyalty. I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. I don't need love. I need loyalty. Be damn, I sit back, laying everybody just fuck over me. I don't need love. I need loyalty. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need love. I need loyalty. Be damn, I sit back, laying everybody just fuck over me. Fuck what they talking about. Just cut on the beat. Stay on the sidewalk. Cause you wasn't in the street. Fuck what they talking about. Just cut on the beat. Stay on the sidewalk. Cause you wasn't in the street. Fuck what they talking about. 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 Born in the street, probably gon' die in it. Product of my environment, BHP be my environment. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, I suggest that you be quiet then. So you got it on your mind, so I took it off his chest. He shoulda came correct, knowing you ain't built like that. Seen the best get killed like that. Underestimate the opponent, so I keep the out banger. Yeah, I got a whole lot of straightening. Last time I checked, was no ceiling, so the top floor vacant. Fuck what they talking, fuck what they talking about. Just cut on the beat, stay on the sidewalk, cause you wasn't in the street. Fuck what they talking about. Just cut on the beat, stay on the sidewalk, cause you wasn't in the street. Fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about. I'm a beast, where's these niggas, they ain't in the street. You know, be free by they eat on the beat. They trying to compare and they trying to compete. If I get on the track, then it's bon appetit. Internet gang to control out the leak. You best get your money and stay out the way, cause these little niggas ain't playing it safe. If you really making it, they trying to take. I feel like a pilot, I'm smoking exotic and sipping exotico. Get out the way, you really gotta go. I got an audible, I tell them adios, bombs away. We got them body pop legs and arms. Come out the house every day, I be on. But what they talking about, no, I ain't going. If I pull it up, popping, no, I ain't showing. Fuck what they talking about. Just cut on the beat, stay on the sidewalk, cause you wasn't in the street. Fuck what they talking about. Just cut on the beat, stay on the sidewalk, cause you wasn't in the street. Fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about, fuck what they talking about.
Fuck what they talking, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share, man. Make sure y'all go check me out on YouTube everywhere, man. You feel me? TV, baby. We out of here.